guys, it's Tiffany from Super Easy Math. Today's math problem of the week says, if the two pyramids are similar, what is the value of h? Well, to solve this problem, I'm going to set it up just like a proportion because that's what it is. We're looking at two figures that are the same shape, but they're not the same size. So basically, this is like the same thing as trying to find an equivalent fraction. So whenever I'm dealing with fractions, I typically prefer to have the smaller number on the top and the larger number on the bottom. So when I look at the two shapes, I can see that the first shape gives me two numbers. The second shape has only one number and a variable, the unknown thing. So I'm going to deal with the first shape first, and I'm going to put 20 on top and I'm going to put 23 on the bottom. Because both shapes are measured in meters, I don't need to worry about converting anything. I can just use these numbers how they were given to me. But I do want to set the fractions equal to each other. So now I'm going to write my equal sign and write the other fraction in. Well, the other fraction needs to be written with the same sides and heights written in the same position. So this 20 right here means we're talking about the length of the base from here to here. So that means I need to write the 8 meters in the same position. And in that case, it means as the numerator again. Now my denominator is going to be this unknown variable, the h. Now I have to figure out how I can get from one fraction to the other. So I only have the 8 and the 20 to work with because those are known amounts. I can't do it with the 23 and the h because I don't know the h. So I have to ask myself, 8 times what is going to give me 20, or 20 divided by what is going to give me 8? You can literally do long division to figure this out. And you say 8 goes into 20 2 times, and that's 16. You subtract and you get 4. Add a decimal, 0, bring it down. 8 goes into 40 5 times, and that is 40. So when you subtract, you get 0, and that means you're done whenever you have a 0 down here and there's nothing left. So to go from the 20 to the 8, you need to divide 20 by 2.5. Well, you're going to have to do the same thing with the 23. Well, it seems kind of annoying to have to divide 23 by 2.5, so you can also think of it in the reverse. So you could say, well, to go from the 8 to the 20, you're going to multiply the 8 by 2.5. So you can think of it as taking the bigger number and dividing it, or you can think of it as taking the small number and multiplying it. So either one will work, but in this case, we don't know what h is, so I'm pretty much just going to have to take the 23, and I will have to divide it. So 23, and I'm putting the 2.5 into it. Well, I need to move this decimal over, and there's an invisible decimal here that I'm going to have to move over. So this problem ends up being 25 going into 230. Well, 25 goes into this 9 times, and it's 225. And you subtract and you get 5. Decimal 0, and that means I need to also bring up my decimal. So 25 goes into 50 2 times. So that means this h is going to be 9.2. So 9.2 meters is the height of that second pyramid. Here's next Tuesday's math problem of the week. See if you can solve it before I do, but don't forget to head over to Super Easy Math where you can get my top 5 math tips to make learning math easy, access to a live math tutor who can help you with all your math needs, and all of my videos where I teach everything in order with notes the way you need it.